Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Cyrus, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you the results of the IPL treatments from my IPL hair removal handset by Miss Peachy. This video is very late. I won't go too much into that now. Well, I won't go into it at all now. I'll save that for the end of the video because it's personal reasons and I don't want to, get the video all bogged down with my problems. So I'll just leave that till the end of the video. But I'm sorry if, anyone's upset that I've been off YouTube. And I'm sorry, Miss Peachy, that it's took me so long to get this video done. But without any further ado, I'm going to jump straight into the video. Enjoy. So I got like a full book full of like all my notes here. This is obviously, a blank page because I'm not going to show you my notes because it's just my writing's just all over the place. Trying to scribble everything down. So let's start. So, when people are like reviewing products and stuff like that, or you see a product on TV or something, and you're like, I wonder if that actually works the way they're saying that it works, Well, I'm the kind of person that always wonders that, does it do what they say it's going to do? And I want to keep this as real as I possibly can. So without dragging it out any further than that, does the Miss Peachy IPL hair removal handset work? Simple answer, yes, it actually does work. Which I was buzzing about because I really struggle with hair, body hair, even facial hair. I've struggled with it all my life. I'm transgender, so there is that as well, So I'm very hairy. I can't believe I just said that. Anyway, I am quite hairy, to be fair. I do want to just point out as well how easy the device is to use, how straightforward it is to understand. You really do feel like you're pampering yourself when you're using it. On an evening, chilling out, watching something on your laptop, and you just whip out the device and just start using it. I don't know, I felt like I was pampering myself. So I just really want to point that out, the ease of use and how it makes you feel, how it made me feel anyway. So guys, here we go. This is my very first session using the Miss Peachy handset. I'm really excited. I've shaved my legs and I'm going to try it out. So here goes. And remember, protect your eyes. These do look cool. So I was aiming to do 2 treatments per week. Because I have to wait for regrowth, otherwise I get horrible shaving rashes and cuts and things like that. It's awful. Because I have to wait for regrowth, what I was doing is I was shaving and then trying to do the treatment the day I shaved and then the next day as well. Because by the 3rd day, my hair started growing back in because that's how quickly my hair grows. And then I was trying to leave it until the next week and then do the same thing there. But the problem that I did encounter was, because I was shaving so much, my skin was really inflamed. I was getting like cuts and things because of shaving so much. Nothing to do with the treatments, obviously. It was through me shaving my body so much. And in the beginning, the treatments did take longer than I initially planned, like the 4 weeks, is what happens when I shave my body like so much and don't wait enough time for regrowth. And because I had a deadline, which is quite funny because I've gone way over it anyway, but anyway, because I had a deadline, I was trying to get, because I wanted to get it done in a certain amount of time, I was shaving more often than I usually would. Hence the marks and stuff I were getting on my legs, like the cuts and things. So then what I started doing is waiting a bit longer than that week for a bit more regrowth, just so I wasn't getting those cuts and then having to wait for them to heal and having to wait for like the scar to fade a little bit. Because I'm obviously trying to document this by taking pictures and videos, and you're not going to be able to concentrate on how much hair's not there. Flipping, my legs are hanging off. Anyway, I shouldn't have said that. I did notice a big difference early on, and the more treatments I were doing, the bigger the difference. I'll put some pictures up on screen right now for you guys, or it might be a video, I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll put it up right now. Hey guys, so I have done 6 treatments on my legs. This process has been really interesting to say the least, but I'll cover that in the main video. This is just a quick clip to show you, the differences between, the leg that I have treated and the leg that I haven't treated, 6 treatments in. So this is the difference. So guys, this is the untreated leg, as you can see. And this is the treated leg. As you can see, there are some, sparse hairs coming through. That's probably just where, I haven't been as thorough with the handset, maybe, I don't know. So I shaved both legs roughly 10 days ago on the 20th of December. And it is now the 1st of January. Happy New Year, guys. So, as you can see, there is quite a significant difference. So guys, as I said, there are some sparse hairs coming through on the leg that I have treated. This is probably just because I haven't been as thorough on, those particular areas with the device. I noticed that the area that the hairs are kind of coming through is around the knee area. And I have found that around the knee, sorry, I keep looking at my knee. I have found that around my knee, it is a little bit harder to get the device flat on, on the skin because of all the sharp angles of, your knee. So that's probably just why, there's a few hairs coming through, I think. I don't know. But as I said, this is just 6 treatments in. I'm shocked. I'm shook. I'm shocked. We'll go with shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that I'm seeing results that are this noticeable and this, drastic 6 treatments in. I can only imagine the results I'm going to see the more and more that I keep using the device. And something else that I'm looking forward to is using the device on both legs and, both arms and both armpits and basically all of my body. The reason I haven't done that yet is because I wanted to just use it on half of my body. So when I made the follow-up video, any changes would be more noticeable. And I just want to credit that idea of using the device on only half of the body to Demetria Sparrow, who is another YouTuber who also tried out the themisspeachy IPL hair removal handset. So yeah, that was a wonderful idea that she came up with. So yeah. After I have made the follow-up video, I can start using it on, everything, both legs. I do look a bit crazy at the minute with with like one leg perfectly smooth and like the other one looking like the Grinch. But, that's only temporary and, it's I can explain this. I'm glad that I've done it that way because it's made the, the changes, more prominent and I just can't believe it. So, yeah. I must say something. The more treatments you do, the easier shaving becomes. And this is because the hair just slows down. I was like, I was noticing a difference, like I said early on. But by the sixth treatment, the hair that did come through on the leg that I treated was just sparse hair here and there, where I'd maybe not been as thorough with the device, because it is recommended that when you're doing a treatment, say if I'm treating my arm, you go over it a couple of times. Like, it's not recommended that you keep the device in one spot, click it, flash, and keep it in the same spot and do that again. Do not do that. But it's recommended that, say, if you're treating your arm, you cover the surface area once, and then you go over it, maybe 1-2 more times, just to make sure you've covered it all, not missed out like any little gaps. So I do think that the sparse hairs you see in the pictures, videos, is probably from where I've just not been as thorough with the device. Remember, I've only done altogether on my legs 7 treatments. I didn't complete the 8 because, well, personal problems. I'll explain it at the end. But I did complete the 7. I felt like I could still make this video because I have seen a difference after 7 treatments. I'm not the sort of person to come on here and say, yeah, I did 8 treatments when I did 7, So yeah, I did do 7 on my legs. In terms of like my arms, I did start my arms. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. That is so bad. I did start my arms. I did 3 treatments on my arms, and I did start to notice subtle like differences at that stage, but then I just didn't complete my arms. Oh god, I can't keep saying personal reasons, but it is. I was trying to treat my legs. I was trying to treat my legs, arms, underarms, and face. And it just became, because it was just a bit difficult, like trying not the actual using the device, but trying to. I had so many notes on things. Maybe I overdo things. I don't know. So altogether, guys, I did 7 treatments on my legs, 3 on my arms. I did 7 treatments on my underarms, and I did 4 on my face. I am a bit disappointed that I didn't do the full 8 treatments for everything, but I honestly did try my best. On my underarms, at first I started to notice a difference, and then it kind of went away. I don't know why. I think that's my fault, though, to be honest with you, because I think when I first started doing my underarms, I was using the device on a higher setting, and then after like having to shave so much again and things like that, and not waiting for enough regrowth, and so I had like bumpy skin. It kind of started hurting on the higher settings, so I started using it on the lower settings. I think that's probably the reason why the initial differences I noticed kind of, it got harder to notice, because I was using it on, I don't know, that's my theory. I don't know if that's how true that is. And also as well, because it's taken me so long to do the video, I might have missed a week here and missed a week there and not been as consistent with it as I should, which is awful to say, but I've got to be honest. And I think that's why also the initial changes probably went away, because I needed to be a bit more consistent. In terms of pain levels, like on my legs, it like, say if I just cleanly shaven and I used it that night or that day or whatever, it didn't really hurt even on the higher settings. But like the next day, or sometimes I did even use it on the 3rd day where I'd not like shaved and maybe not done it that night, so I still had to do the 2 treatments that week. So sometimes I did have to do it on the 3rd day, where maybe hair's just starting to, it's just under your skin starting to come up through your skin, and I found that it didn't really hurt on my legs when I'd just shaven. But as the days went on, like the next day, the day after, I started having to use it on slightly lower settings, not the lowest, but like the middly settings. So I tried to complete the 2 treatments on the day I shaved and then the next day, because on the 3rd day, I noticed that using the device on the higher settings, it did hurt a little bit more, and this is because of the regrowth, because my hair starts coming up through the skin on the 3rd day. So I tried to get the treatments completed on the day I shaved and the next day, but sometimes for one reason or another, I couldn't do that, or I didn't do that. So sometimes I do like the second treatment on the third day, you know? And I did notice then that the pain was, it did start to, sting a little bit. So then I would lower the setting and I'd be just fine. It did hurt a little bit more on the back of my legs for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe the area is just more sensitive. Oh my god, this video is chaos. Let me try and just break it down for you, like what hurt, what didn't. Okay? If I just shaved my legs, it didn't hurt. Okay? Except for on the back of my legs, like the back of my knees, that kind of was not great, and the back of my thighs, that was not great. It wasn't unbearable, but it was, it wasn't like great, but it manageable, manageable. You can just that's the great thing about this device. You can just change the setting, So if it is like one area is more sensitive than another area, you can just lower the setting and you're fine. My underarms, that was another area that wasn't so great, so I tended to use that on lower settings as well. My face, like I said, I did start treating my face, but again, like it was fine. Like it was okay. Like it was okay, but just not on my chin. And it sounds awful, but that's where I get like the worst regrowth on my chin, like the worst hair. Like that's the first thing to sprout up. That's the first place the hair decides to make an appearance. So it wasn't comfortable on my chin at all. It wasn't great. So I think that's why, and again on my face, because I was nervous as well about using it on my face. I don't know why. It's just because, well, it's your face, innit? So I was just a bit nervous about that. So I tended to use that on a lower setting, regardless of whether it hurt or not. So yeah. Yeah, so moving on. Keep looking at my notes. I need to stop doing this. And then she looked straight down at her nose. Sorry, hang on. And thighs, calves, knees, arms didn't really hurt at all. Unless, of course, I was using the device on like the third day of regrowth. On the first day I shaved and the day after that, I was absolutely fine. I think I've just been really thorough with it. So even though I haven't completed the full treatments, when I have done it, I've really like gone for it, So what am I doing? My legs are the main stress I have in terms of, body hair. So I did really want to focus the treatments on that area. Because my legs are so bad, I knew that if anywhere I'm going to notice a difference, it's going to be there. And I did. I noticed a massive difference. Shaving got easier on the leg that I treated. Even though I was only getting small patches of hair on the treated leg, I would still shave the whole leg to make sure that both legs the growth was going to happen. They had the same starting point, if you know what I mean, the same starting point to grow. However, I was doing that so I could document it for you guys, so you could see, not only the pictures and that, but so the pictures would be accurate. But now I've done the video and everything, and I hope it's good. But anyway, moving on. I'm gonna start using it on everything because I'm just so excited because it's just like it really works. It just really works, and I'm just so glad because nothing's ever worked for me with body hair. Like shaving's a nightmare. It comes back after 3 days, and it's a massive effort to do it in the first place, and just for the sake of 3 days, I've got to plan sometimes whole outfits and my whole life around if my legs are going to be smooth or not, which is awful. Well, I don't really do that now because I couldn't really give a crap, to be honest with you. But I don't, there has been times in my life where I've had to plan my whole outfit or, sometimes events in my life around whether my legs are going to be shaved or not, so like say if I've got like a I don't know, a family do, for instance, or something like that, which has happened before. So I am very excited for this. I just can't believe I found a product that actually works. It's good. It feels good. So Miss Peachy does say that it takes around 8 treatments before you see noticeable results. However, you should still continue with the treatments. No product just removes hair completely forever, You have got to keep on top of it to maintain those results, So guys, in conclusion, the Miss Peachy IPL hair removal handset definitely works. However, if you are planning to get it, I recommend that you watch my unboxing video. There's some other information there. If you are interested in picking up this product, Miss Peachy is offering you a $50 discount if you use my discount code at checkout. The The discount code is Miss Cyrus, capital M, capital C, the rest lowercase and no spaces. And if you do pick up the product and it doesn't give you the results you were hoping for, there is a 90-day, 100% money-back guarantee on not only this, but all of Miss Peachy's products. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. I did it. I finally got it done. So stoked. Oh my God, stoked. Well, I'm not saying that again. I'm so happy. Yes. Oh, this video is chaos. So where have I been? I'm going to keep this short because it's not what the video is about, but I've struggled with mental health problems. I struggle severely with depression, and I always have. However, recently it's been really bad. It's been less like the sadness depression that I normally have and more of a numbness depression where I just can't do anything. It's been really debilitating. It's just been so hard for me to do the most basic things. So, and things just pile up then, you just get loads of stuff that you need to do and it just gets out of control and you just spiral out of control. Your life just spirals out of control. So it's been really difficult for me recently. It's been a bit difficult to try and get hold of my doctor and actually get an appointment. And then when I do make the appointment, sometimes I'm so depressed I can't get to it. So it's just been like a vicious circle. I have managed to get to an appointment and we've got a plan in place. So yeah, I'm okay. If anyone wants me to make a separate video on my struggles with depression and everything, because it's like a whole thing. It's not just that what I've been dealing with. It's been other things as well, like anxiety, OCD. Anxiety, I thought I got rid of that years ago, but it's decided to come back. It's nice like that, innit? So yes, if anyone wants me to make a separate video on that, I will do. I doubt anyone would want that because bloody hell, imagine that. All my subscribers ended up on antidepressants after I've made a video. I guess that's not funny. But anyway, one thing I do love is that it's becoming more normalized to talk about mental health problems and struggles with mental health. I've seen other content creators, bring it up and talk about it. And there's just been so much stigma around it for so long, and I don't think people realize how debilitating it is, how bad it is, how it can alienate loved ones, which makes your mental health even worse, and how it affects more people than you think. This is a problem that so many people go through. And so if you want me to go more into detail with my struggles with mental health in a future video, I will absolutely do that because I think it's important that we talk about these things and it can really help someone. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and click that bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Hopefully next time it won't be so long. If you want to follow me on my social medias, they are on screen now. There's my Instagram and there's my Twitter. At the minute, I'm kind of addicted to memes. Yeah, I'm really quite addicted to memes actually. So yeah, so go follow those for all the memes I randomly find and just repost. So yeah, that's it. Bye. I can't believe I did it.